Hello, hello, hello. We're here for another tactical analysis video. This one's going to be going over TBL Matchday 3, and we're going to be able to look at our starting lineup and what specifically we got to fix as a team and as players in order to beat some of these more defensive opponents. If y'all guys have been paying attention to the people we've been facing in leagues and tournaments, there's one team specifically called Tempo, Tempo, double space FC. They've beaten us multiple times, I think 2 at the moment, the same way, and I just saw them tonight in another TBL tournament beat another team. They just beat Hogo Bonito, the exact same way they beat us. So this last week, this team has gone undefeated in the matches that I've seen by playing super defensive, park the bus, turtle shell defense. They put as many people as they can in front of the box, in front of the goal, and they don't give a shit if you go down the wing because they're just going to have 3 people waiting to intercept the ball once you try to pass it. Or if you try to cross it, their center backs are also all 6'4" with aerial plus. So this team specifically I want to focus on because, like I said, they've been undefeated in the matches that I've seen. And if we want to win tournaments in league, because they're in our division as well, if we want to win, we're gonna have to get past this team and teams like this team. And today we're gonna break down how we're gonna do that. So first, this clip we're gonna be looking at defense. Defense on corners. Right here, it's a poor corner, not the best chance. No one makes good runs, but look at this. Look at this. Right here, when the ball is cleared, if you're paying attention, that's a CDM. That's a center back, purple and dark purple and light purple. Dark blue and light blue. These are both wingers. And then orange is a CDM or a center back. I'm pretty sure it's a center back. And then right here, gray is a striker. The only people who should be in this box trying to challenge, really, are the 2 center backs and the striker, and maybe the CDM. It's the beginning of the game. We can throw the CDM in there to try to attack. But right here, light blue and dark blue should both be back on defense, and they're not. And what's going to happen is we're going to end up getting counterattacked. We only have 2 defenders back. Because of that, they easily walk through our defense, and we don't even have a chance. You see? Look at that. Ball gets cleared. We have 3 defenders back, actually. One of them's pressing up trying to win this challenge. But look, those light blue and dark blue are out of the play. Both of them aren't able to have any effect because they were up too high. They should have been deeper trying to defend in this area right here instead of on top of the box. Unlucky. Now it's a 3, maybe even a 4-on-2. Now right here we're already in danger. Look, dark blue the entire time has been running his ass off trying to get back on defense. But because he was positioned too high up to start, he's never going to get involved. That's why we have to be really careful as attackers. If you're not the striker, wingers, cam, CDMs, if you're a tall CDM, like I said, maybe you can get in there if the situation calls for it. But everyone else, cams, wingers, small CDMs, y'all guys got to stay back on defense and try to prevent this counter. Because if you're out of position, look, now we're stuck in a 3v2. Try to commit to one, passes to the other, trying to cover. Never able to get there. Then I'm playing with AI. Goalkeeper makes a great save, but make an unnecessary tackle. Right here, you got to trust your goalkeeper to make the save. They're already through on goal. They're already passing it in front they're squaring it in front of the goal to try and get a tap in. There's nothing you can do to affect this play. You're already too far behind. You gotta just let this go right here. Instead, he follows through all the way with that side tackle. Even though the goalkeeper makes a save, doesn't matter. Now they get a pin. We gotta trust our goalkeeper in that situation. Don't make that slide tackle if you're already out of the play, especially not in the box. And not this early in the game either. Let them score the goal. There's no point in even risking getting a red card. Just got lucky that he didn't. There we go. Right there, you see that movement? We need to practice that movement with our attack more. Not with our attacker. We need to see that movement more from our wingers. You gotta fake. You gotta give some sort of feint towards the defense. You can't just commit to a move before you get the ball. You gotta make sure that you're setting up the defender to give up space. You see right here, fake going inside. Now going back out. Now going back in. See that? Got him to bite. Now all the space is open wide and right in the middle. And now I have my cam making a good run in behind. So right there, gotta be more intentional with our movement on the wing. You can bait defenders into blocking the wrong spaces. You just gotta be smart with your dribbling. Sometimes we force passes too quick on the wing instead of trying to create space. Right there is an example of how to create some space. Boom. Right there, I think a pass on the ground should have been better. There's a few situations that we're going to run into right here. The defender's getting in the way. Maybe even a pass backwards. Right here, there's a few times, including this one, where we force a cross. There's going to be a few other plays on the other wing where we force a cross as well. And in this situation, when they're playing good defense, when we don't really have anywhere to go, right here, this is where we got to continue dribbling, trying to create space, or just recycle and go backwards and try to get back in the middle, back in that dangerous area, instead of forcing this ball right here. It's not a terrible idea. Maybe we could have gotten something off the rebound, but we just got to look for the higher percentage chances against these teams. Because like I said, the teams that we're going to be playing against are just going to be turtling up. And look, this team isn't really throw as many defenders back, but they still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders right here. And we're only ever going to have at most 4 attackers. So that means we got to be aggressive and smart with our passes if we want to get past the defenders. Because we're more than likely not going to be outnumbered in the attack. Great dribbling. Great pass. Right here. This is a situation where I was talking about earlier. Earlier, the defense was playing good. They had all the angles blocked. But right here, we got to play an R1X or just a regular pass if you have the shot power, the short passing. Whatever you want in this situation. Double X pass even if you want a little chip in the air to not let these defenders get a touch. I prefer a pass instead of this through ball because whenever you do a through ball in the box, it allows the defenders to lock onto it. When you do a pass, it's more challenging for them to actually intercept it. It doesn't let them lock on as easily, and they have to make a challenge. When you do a through ball, it lets them intercept. So right here, I just wish we would have done a pass, and I think we're through on goal if we did. Great tackle. Great tackle to win it back. We are through on goal right here, but pay attention to the goalkeeper and the defender. They're both really smart. One of them is blocking off the right angle, and then the goalkeeper is blocking off the left angle if you're the attacker. If you're Mitch right here in this situation, you're looking at the goal, the right side's going to get blocked by the defender, and the left side's going to get blocked by the goalkeeper. So he ends up making the right decision and passing it, but after this pass, we make the wrong decision. Now you see the goalkeeper still in a good position to make this first post save, and he's probably even quick enough to react to the second post. But we force this shot, and we don't look up. Right here, if we would have been smart and patient like Mitch was 1 second earlier, we would have seen that we have a light blue, I think it's Predator, the cam, wide open. Wide open, in behind the goalkeeper's back, onside because the defender is holding him onside, and that would have been a way easier chance. Right here, the goalkeeper's still cutting off this angle. He ends up making this save. I think even going second post, he would have made it. I think our best opportunity to score here would have been squaring it off to our teammate. We got to be patient in these situations. Patient, smart, and deliberate. Great save. Keeper was sort of overcommitting to the Keeper was sort of overcommitting to the first post. I think we could have maybe even taken a touch and then just finesse second post, and that would have been a goal too. Maybe you didn't even have to make the pass. You just got to look at the keeper's movement. Right here. Right here. This is something I want to emphasize. This is a pass down the wing. As you can see, the striker looks like he's wide open. The defenders don't even look like they're really trying to press or close it down. I'll tell you why. Because this team, just like Tempo, plays a very similar style. Where they're going to give you the passes down the wing. They're going to let the strikers, the wingers, make those runs. They're not going to give you anything inside the box, though. Right here, you're going to see this pass go down the wing. The striker try to do something with it, trying to dribble, maybe get a cross or a pass. But with the amount of defenders that they sit back and they just turtle up in this little shell, they're going to have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to have like 8 defenders again, just all in the box, and we're going to have no chance to make a pass. So right here, the mistake was made before this pass. Right here, I should have waited and then looked for Predator on top of the box. Looked for the middle of the field, that dangerous area, the danger zone, instead of giving this easy pass, the easy option that the defense is trying to bait me into. You got to be aware of what the defense is doing as well, not just not just trying to give what they take you, but also trying to find their weak points. And right here, their weak point would have been in the central, not this wing, as you can see. They're ready for this. That's what they wanted, you see? They were ready for it. There we go. There we go. Now look at this. If I would have made this pass, the play earlier, this was a similar pass. I was wide open right here, similar area. Now look at the options we have. Now Predator can give this through ball to the striker. He has the left attacking mid making a run, and he also has someone, it looks like one of the CDMs, checking in for a short pass or short through ball. Right here, this is why we want to get the ball in the center, because this at least gives us options. We have 1, 2, 3 options, and then on top of that, the fourth option is he could just continue dribbling and trying to continue to poke in this midfield area. This is what we want. We want to give ourselves options. That play earlier, that's why I was trying to focus on it so much. We had no options once we got that pass out wide. It looked like it was open. The defense was baiting us into that. And now look. Now, if we get this pass off to the striker, he's 1-on-1 with the center back. Maybe one of the other ones tries to close down 2-on-1. So we actually have a chance here. 3-on-2 with these runs. 4-on-5. It's just about numbers. You actually have a chance when you go in the midfield. You have options. Going down the wing, you just allow them to just turtle up and just all get in the box. Gives them time and space. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right here, you see, even though we played good, aggressive, quick passing, see how committed these teams are to just sitting in the box and looking for a block? 1, 2, 3. 3 defenders. It looks like a CDM, a fullback, and a center back. 3 defenders Only one of them should be in this area, the center back. But there's fucking 3 of them just waiting to make a block. I'm telling you, all these guys have block plus on their defenders, and they just sit in the box, try to block off any chances. Right here, I think our best option's a fake shot. Even then, though, you might get closed down still, but we forced this shot, and as you can see, way too many bodies in front of the ball. Good job fighting for it. Unlucky with that. And like I said, man, these teams have been giving headaches, problems to a lot of people. I think they won a tournament last week as well. They've been winning playing this way, certain teams, man. We gotta learn how to break it down and how to at least give ourselves options to score. And going down the wing is not a good option anymore. These guys give up the wing on purpose. Great tackle. Oh, this something I want to emphasize. First post finishing. Right here, look at the goalkeeper. You could tell just barely he's a little bit to the left, waiting for that second post shot. Against real goalkeepers, first post is always the best way to beat them. It's not always gonna work. He's still in a good position to make a save regardless. I'm just trying to point out that right here, I want to see us go first post, and I think that's gonna give us a better chance of beating the goalkeeper. There's way less animations, especially if you hit it with power top bins first post. There's way less animations for the keeper to make that save than there is second post. The animations are better for the keeper to make that save second post, so I want to just see us taking those shots first post instead. Or maybe even making a pass. Right here, you see again, you have a teammate making a run, red, that's me. Right in the penalty spot, no one's going to be really, maybe one guy can block it. But it's around the same amount of bodies in front of this shot anyways. Right here, you could square it off, or first post. But second post, I think these keepers are reading it all the time because, watch this, just ready for it. Like I said, we got to look at what the other keepers, other teams are doing. Try to figure out their weak points. Great interception here from Apache. Good pass, but this first touch, I'm not sure if it's holding the sprint button. It could just be a regular turn first touch. But the problem is as he's going right into the defender. You got to look up before you get this ball and look where everyone's at. Look at all these defenders on top of the box waiting for you to take a shot or make a pass. You got to be patient here and drop it off to maybe red. Maybe blue goes wide and you can find him. Or maybe even just hold left trigger and hold on to the ball. But taking this first touch forward, right into the defense, just leads to them getting an easy tackle. Easy ball back. Oh, right there. Pay attention. Look how far back these center backs are. It's not their fault completely, but there's something they can do to help. If y'all guys switch these builds to right wing backs or right backs, if you add maybe quick set plus if you need it, if you're still using a center back build, if you want to stick with a center back, I'd say use quick set plus, the gold playstyle plus, because you need to be able to keep up with these small attackers. A lot of these players gonna have super small builds, maybe one big build to win headers, but all the other ones are gonna be super small, super fast. You need a right wing back, a right back, or you need some sort of playstyle plus like the quick step to help you keep up with these guys, because center backs are way too far back, and even the fullbacks, maybe we just get caught out here. They time it perfectly, but I think it's still a good point to make. that our center backs should focus on speed. My build is 6'2", right wing back, and then I have aerial plus, playstyle plus, and that is usually good enough to go against any attacker. I've never really seen any attackers above 6'2", so I can usually win most headers as long as I'm positioned correctly and playing good defense. So if you have a 6'2" right wing back, you're good on the pace, and you don't have to have any playstyle pluses for it. And then you could use the aerial plus, I'd recommend, to help with your jumping and your aerial battles. That's what I would recommend. That's what I use for my center back build, but you guys can try whatever works out for y'all. Like I said, there's plenty of ways to skin that cat. Great interception, a little bit lucky. I'll take it though. Don't gotta force that. Yeah, just a little bit anxious right there. Alright, good job. There we go. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're in this danger zone. Now we have to have... Now we're forcing this center back to make a decision to either step up or drop back. And then boom, we have runs off of this. This is what I want to see, options. And us attacking this center of the field, right behind the CDMs, right in front of the center back's face. This is what I want to see every time we get a chance. Oh, another reason why you should do a pass instead of a through ball. Locks on to the wrong person, locks on to the wrong angle, I don't know what happens. But if you do a pass in the situation, it's not going to have that problem. I'm telling you. Another case of why you should be doing passes in this scenario when you're really close to defenders. You're giving them the opportunity to intercept it when you do through balls. Do a pass instead. This would have been through on goal. At least maybe get a good shot at. Oh, good job drawing the pen. That was the defender's fault. Didn't need to make that tackle. Should have been a red, honestly. Well, I guess not. There was defender's back. Good job drawing the pen, though. Sometimes that's what we need to do. Just dribble inside the box and try to get past our defenders, because then it leads to good situations. I don't know if he meant to do that, but he finished. That's all that matters. Good win. Good job getting in the middle. He has the space, right? Right here. It's his, yeah, second touch. Right here on his third touch. He has Jay and then me making runs. He needs to just play one of us through. Instead, he gets worried about the press and drops back. But I think right here, this third touch should be a pass. And we'd be through. Now, we're 2 gone. We're closed down. You sort of have Mitch. I think maybe he tries to through ball to Mitch. It locks on to the wrong person, though. Maybe a pass to Mitch, R1X would have been better. Maybe you're just unlucky with the lock on, too. Oh, I saw him. Oh, I saw him. I saw Mitch making that run. The keeper saw it too, so he probably would have made the save, but this is what we got to do. Put the ball in dangerous areas. Maybe we get lucky, the center back tips it, goalkeeper doesn't make the save, and then Mitch gets the rebound, but they end up clearing this. But this is why we put in the dangerous area. Sometimes you just try to hope to get lucky. We even, I think, have a chance for the rebound. Yeah, you see? There we go. I should have just shot this. He's offsides even if he gets this ball. I should have shot it. He's offsides, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you could tell. Right here, I think I have finesse. Right side. My mistake. I should have been more aggressive, just taking my chance there. And you see how if I would have taken the shot, it would have probably led to us maybe getting the rebound or something. But because I didn't, and I looked for the pass, and I wasn't aggressive. It was just an easy cleanup for the other team. Now right here, Jay thinks he's offsides, but he's actually on. There's no offsides. He ends up forcing this pass. Instead, he should have just taken a touch, left trigger, try to draw the pen, and then look for the pass or look for the shot. But sometimes you just gotta play to the whistle. Yeah. He made a decision where he was gonna pass it before he got the ball. You could tell. Good defense. Good job fighting. Good job getting into the midfield. There you go. You see me. Oh! I saw everyone overcommitting. And I knew this goalkeeper made that save against Mitch earlier. That's why I passed it to Brentboy instead. I hoped he was gonna pass it again, and I think he does. I think this is a cross. It doesn't lock on to anyone though, and it's our last opportunity to win the game. And I'm pissed if you could tell. All right. There we go. That right there, what I want to emphasize right there, why this pass worked, why I forced this pass, is because of my movement. My first touch is inside. I fake it, go outside, and look, I'm paying attention to the defender, and I see that he bit on that first move. So sometimes you have to just trust in your movement and make the pass when it feels open, when it feels like it should be open. Right here, that's why I forced this pass, because I see that the defender bit on my inside move. So I say, fuck it, this pass should be open. Maybe a through ball would have been better. I forced the pass, but it still ends up getting there. Right here, I just want to emphasize, once again, looking at what the defense is doing, not just baiting, not just having a predetermined decision on what you're going to do before you get the ball, but baiting them in with feints and movements and looking how they react. And right there, when I saw him react that way, I knew this pass was on. Right there, maybe I think Mitch had it open earlier. Regardless, he does a good job of getting this into the dangerous area, into the danger zone. And then boom, this is why we won in the danger zone. Jay threw on goal. Little CDM looks like is marking him. He has this on locks if this is in the air for sure. And it looks like he even has it on the ground. OG wide open can get this pass and take on his defender. This is why we want this in this danger zone right here in the middle, because we have options. Unlucky. I think the over the top would have been the better option. It looked like that defender was committing to intercepting it, but we still won it in that area, just to give us a chance to score. That's our best opportunity, getting in that space right in front of the center backs. Like there. Missed with the first pass, got it with the second. Too much dribbling. Way too much dribbling. I can go ahead and see that back if y'all want to. Just force the pass. Force the pass, take the shot, do something when you're in this situation. All this dribbling, and then he ends up dribbling backwards and just passing it backwards. I don't want to see this from my strikers, my wingers, or my cam. When you're in this situation on top of the box, force a pass, try to look for your teammates, try to create a chance. Don't just go backwards. You see? And then look down the wing. We had the pass in the middle. If we just wait a few seconds, OG even on the other side if we cut it back. Instead, we force it down the wing. This is exactly what this team is wanting us to do, I'm telling you. These teams allow you to go down the wing so that they can just pack the box, and then you have no options. They want us to do this, and we fall right into their trap. Yep. You see? Now we try going in the middle. And look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even though we did finally go in the middle, even that one pass down the wing took a little bit too long. It took 3 seconds. It took us 3 seconds after that pass to get back into the middle. And in those 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders and an 8-1 tracking on top of the box are all now in position to intercept or make tackles. We have no chance of scoring here, and if we do, it's going to be luck. We don't want to be in these situations. That's why we want to pass the ball in the middle into that dangerous area on top of the box, in front of the goal, not out in the wing. Something I really want to emphasize, that one aggressive pass down the middle can be worth 3 passes down the wing. This is a prime example of why those 3 passes down the wing is time wasted. One aggressive pass would have at least given us a better opportunity. It's not a guaranteed goal, but it's a better chance. That's all we need sometimes, just to give ourselves better chances. Good defending. Force that pass. Right there, this is a situation where, even though you just listen to me preaching about being aggressive and forcing the pass, you also got to look at what the defense is doing. Right here, instead of forcing this pass, you can just continue to dribble. You have this lane in between the center backs. You have this lane to dribble into the box. You have your teammates making runs in behind you. And you can see that your teammates are all outnumbered. It's going to be 4v2 after you make this pass. So instead of making this pass in this situation, read the defense and just dribble or cut back and allow more teammates to get involved. This is a situation where it's okay to wait a little bit. You can see that we're outnumbered. If you make this pass, it's a 4v2 at best. Maybe a 2v1 if it gets all the way through to blue. But then it doesn't even end up getting there, because you can tell these defenders are committing to the interception. Read what the defense is doing and be aggressive in the right context. Right here, we need you to be aggressive with your dribbling, not with your passing. Good pressing. Good job getting them into a bad position. Good job getting this ball into the midfield. Oh, no. I love you. I know you're great at shooting this shot. I know your power shot is world class. And I think you might even end up scoring this if it doesn't get deflected. I actually don't even hate it. It's 13th minute, I guess. Take your shot. But right here, man, we have two guys making runs into the box. Predator's probably going to look for 1-2 to set you up. Right here, I think we have better options on the pass. I don't hate the shot. I know it's his favorite shot, but I think we just have better options. It does get saved. They get lucky with the clip, with the deflection. Right here, I need someone to check in. We should leave 2 center backs. You see, look right here. I need OG and J, I think. Dark purple and beige. I need both of these guys to be checking in. One of them checking in, the other one on defense. And then leave these 2 center backs in the CDM to fight for the ball. You guys don't need to be fighting for it here. One of y'all check in, because we're going to be doing 1-2 cross into the box. Or 1 cross into the box. That's what we're going to be doing. Short passes off the corner kicks from here on out. So I need you guys to be checking in. One of you and the other one on top of the box are ready to defend. If you see that they need help. We're just not going to be able to really score off of that. This right here, though. This is why I want to do the quick 1-2s. It helps get the team out of position. Right here, we just get a lucky rebound into this cross. But then right here in this situation, whenever you do get this pass off the 1-2, off of a lucky cross, whatever it is, you're going to see Jay force the shot. Instead of forcing this shot, Jay, use left trigger to take the tackle and then shoot it. Take a touch and then shoot. Take a touch, cut back and then shoot. Take a touch, cut back and then pass it. You have a bunch of options if you take a touch. When you take this first time shot, I'm telling you, these goalkeepers are good. They're not going to get scored on like that. You see? Great job recovering from Mapache. Good job getting it upfield. Right there, that should have been a pass instead of a through ball. Another situation where we're just picking the wrong pass. I think it's like a through ball that I don't know what happened. But I just know that it's probably a through ball, and it should be a pass instead. Or just keep dribbling. Like I said, you got to be aggressive in the right context. Sometimes dribbling at the defense and taking on your defender is the best move. But right here, I think if we would have just made a pass instead of a through ball, it would have been better. Lucky with that rebound. Beautiful. Great job. Love to see that. Right here, we have Mitch wide open. I don't mind that he takes a shot here because this defender is overcommitting. And I do like attackers who are aggressive and want to score. So no problem because he ends up scoring. But we do have Mitch wide open. Let's be aware of that, cognizant of that. This is the smarter play. But he ends up scoring, so I can't complain too much. And a front flip. Nice. Ooh, right there. No need to make that pass. Putting your teammate in a very difficult situation. Very tight space when you have other teammates wide open down this wing. Make the smart, simple pass. Just be a little bit patient there. Gets tackled, loses the ball. Not really his fault. Good defense here, but right here. You're going to see this touch, this second touch. He ends up going in to the left side. His first touch, he won the ball back. I'm not too upset that it was a heavy touch. He was sprinting to win the ball. So, first touch, I'm not complaining about. The second touch, though, he ends up taking it inside, trying to pass to Green. Right here, you got to be smart and safe. Use left trigger, even as a center back, use left trigger and try to protect the ball. You see me spamming left trigger on my controller right here in the corner. The right-hand corner, you can see me spamming left trigger. Because that's exactly what I would be doing in a situation. Waiting for that first tackle. Instead, cuts inside, tries to go for the pass, and boom, told you. That tackle's right there and they timed it perfectly. This is what these teams like to do. This is how they score their easy goals. They get those tackles when you're not paying attention, when you're not holding left trigger, when you're not protecting the ball, when you're trying to dribble out of a situation, they'll spam that tackle. Left trigger is your best option. And then probably even clearing it. I don't even think you had a pass open after if you would have held left trigger. So I'm just trying to focus on that left trigger mechanism and making sure defenders, midfielders, forwards all start using it. Because that's how you defend against a tackle. That's how you shield and protect the ball and draw the foul. It's not always going to work. It's not foolproof. Unlucky with the rebounds. So lucky. So lucky to get this interception, man. That's why I was being so critical about the left trigger. And you see me, I'm spamming left trigger because I know the tackle's coming. And you're going to see me, I'm going to move away from this tackle just by holding left trigger. Then I'm going to clear it. This is why I was being so critical earlier about not using it. Because this is how you use it correctly. It's not perfect. You got to understand how to use it. I got to be taking this touch forward. If I'm holding left trigger, taking this touch backwards, I'm still going to run wide into the defender. There's nothing I can do about that, even if I'm holding left trigger. I hold left trigger, take this first touch forward, away from this defender closest to me, and then I clear it. You see? That's how you do it. Nice. Beautiful. Maybe he doesn't have the passing attributes. Maybe you don't have the curve. Maybe R1X would have been better in this situation. Maybe a little low-driven cross, but you need to know what your build is good at. Because right here, this pass does not end up working, and it's easily intercepted. You got to know what your build is good at and what the best passing option is for your player. too easy. That should have been a goal. We do end up scoring a goal just like that. And it ends up being Predator making the pass. And his build is a cam build, so you can... Great defending there. You can obviously assume that he had better passing stats and that's the reason he made the pass. So if you don't have the stats on your player's build, you got to be careful the passes you make in certain situations. Great defense from Mystic. Good job fighting for the ball using X, I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Like body button. Like the 50-50 challenge button from advanced tackling. Good job from him. His play develops. Great passing. Threw on goal. But you could tell he's looking for this angle again. If y'all guys saw the last video, Jay likes this shot 5 meters away from the penalty spot. But if you can tell, there's no real good angle. The keeper is in a great position. First post, second post. These keepers are 95, 96 rated. They're not going to get beat here. He's looking for this angle because this is his favorite shot. Right here, you should just cut back and look for the pass instead. He ends up not being able to take the shot and losing the ball, I think. You see? You could tell that he was looking for the shot because he wasn't ready to cut back and pass. Even now, he has his teammates open, but he still wasn't ready for it because the entire time he was thinking of shooting. Forget about taking that shot because that's a rough angle. Cut back, look for your teammates. They were open. Yeah, you see then right there, he passes backwards. Takes so long and then he passes backwards. Like I said earlier, when you're in these situations, you want to be aggressive with your dribbling or with your passing, but don't pass it backwards like that. You're putting your teammates in bad situations. Not even mad at Predator for losing that ball. Great idea. Predator has a vision to make these passes, but we gotta hold our runs. He's almost onside. He's just barely off. I wouldn't even regularly use this as a highlight, but Jay is known to be offsides. So this is a habit of his, and this is something he needs to work on. A lot of players too. You just gotta work on holding that line, being onside. When you're offside, you completely take yourself out of the play. Because if you're offside and you get the ball, the play is dead. The other team gets the ball back. If you're onside and you're trailing back, even if you're not making a run in behind the defense, you're still going to get the ball. This is the worst thing to do, is to be offside, because you automatically give the ball back to the other team. You give yourself no opportunity. Just make sure you're not offside. I'd rather you be checking in here than making this run and being offside. But Predator has a vision. You can make these runs. Like I said, just work on your timing. Work on your timing, because this offsides is just... Oh. It's just killer. Gives us no opportunity. And it's not just Jay. You'll see it a lot. A lot of teams are using offsides trap. In the next match day video, Tempo uses it a lot against us when we play them. Okay. My fault. I do a R1X pass instead of a through ball. The through ball is actually the right pass selection in this situation. I force the R1X, locks onto purple, gets intercepted. That's my fault. You see another situation of using the wrong pass. You got to use the right pass or the game will punish you. Should have been a through ball. And we were through on goal. Over the top through ball. That's all these teams are going to do. They get lucky with this. They time it to perfection. We get caught off guard. This orange center back is maybe a little bit too high up. Needs to be careful with that. But we all, as a defense, got to be careful. Maybe try to get them off sides if you want, but work as a team if you're going to do that, because if we get caught off guard, it's an easy chance for these guys. I think they end up scoring. Yep. This is the only goal they score on us this game, too. No, they score one, but it's at, like, garbage time. That's the only real goal they scored on us, and it was off of that Over the top through ball. So many teams are going to be spamming that, man. So many teams. Defense, be aware. Force that pass. Wrong pass selection. I think he does like a through ball or something here. Should just do a regular pass. Not even R1X, just a regular pass to your CDM. Another poor pass selection. Good job fighting. Good job defending. Look how Mystic defends. Y'all guys gotta pay attention. He does a real good job of challenging and not fouling. Pretty sure he's using advanced tackling. Advanced defending. Careful with that press. Good press. Nice bait. There we go. Trying to get into that dangerous area. My fault. I was screaming for the ball. Right here. We got it into the dangerous area. Now look. Now we have our striker through making a run. Maybe over the top to him could have worked. And I'm through making a run. And because I'm screaming and bitching for the ball, I end up getting it. But I don't scream and bitch for nothing. I know what to do with it. Right there, he was holding the sprint button. That's why this touch is so heavy. If this defender was closer to him, he would have made this tackle. Careful holding the sprint button in these situations, Jay. Gets lucky that the defender's off. Doesn't make the tackle, but right there, if he would have just let go of the sprint button, it would have been a way better touch, and he could have taken a shot right here. Instead, it's super heavy. It works in his favor, and he scores. Just be cognizant of that. I don't know if you did that on purpose. I don't think you did, but careful of using the sprint button because those heavy touches will lose you goal opportunities. Here I'm still screaming for the ball. Good job getting it into the midfield. The striker's way too deep here. He doesn't need to be this far deep, but it's okay. I end up taking his space. Screaming for the ball in the danger zone. Right here, this is the fucking danger zone. This is the golden area. This is where we mine. This is where we get our chances. This is where we score. This danger zone right here. You see? Two options for me. The short pass and then maybe a quick 1-2. OG making a run in behind. I trust OG. I give him the R1X pass. If Woken gets a little bit lucky to not get intercepted, fair enough. Sometimes that's why I say you just got to force it and hope to get lucky. Can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Beautiful finish. I'm hype as fuck. Y'all can go back and check that clip with the sound. It's pretty funny. Good finish from OG. And right there, if you paid attention, his first touch wasn't using the sprint button. That's why it was such a good first touch and he was able to get a good shot off. If it would have been using the sprint button, it would have been heavy. He probably would have gotten intercepted and lost his chance. Good defense, reading that. Good job. Oh, you had him. Yeah, you had. Y'all guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing, but that's okay. Right here, he has it. Just force his pass, force the through ball on the ground, force it in the air. This is our best option to score right here. Instead, you're gonna see him cut back and look for me, probably because I'm screaming for the ball. Fair enough. Sorry, but don't listen to me sometimes. Sometimes just play the obvious pass right here, Predator. To Jay. I think he's the wrong goal. Maybe my bitching caused us this chance, to be fair. I'll take some of the blame. Good defending. Justin's looking for me. Good press. Not terrible. Good job winning that. Boom, we're in the danger zone, baby. And look at this. If this pass was a little bit better and it wouldn't have forced me so far out wide, I would have been a little bit closer into the danger zone. and I would have had a through ball on the ground open to J. But still, passing in the middle, forcing these passes over the top. I see my striker making a run. I know that the goalkeeper might be reading it. I force it anyways. I'm aggressive because I want to put this game away, and I get rewarded. Not with an assist, with a smart pass. That's why we want to be in that midfield area. Opens up our options. Bro has bipolar. Fuck you. You have bipolar. Bitch. Good win. Just good win. Good win. That was versus a division opponent. League match. It's another league match right here. We do good. We do a lot of good in this game. Right there. Not a bad idea. Another situation where it should be a pass instead of a through ball. Maybe if it would have been a pass, it would have been intercepted. I guess maybe I'm overreacting to this one. Should have been a foul, honestly. Careful with that tackle. Right there. The CDM overcommitted, and now the right back's overcommitted. And look, now they're through on this side. Got to be careful if you see the CDM being so aggressive right back. You got to make sure you're not getting beaten behind so easily, because you're leaving the center backs all alone. They have no CDMs besides this one trying to track back and help. Got to be careful here. CDM and right backs should not be pressing too much. They missed the pass anyways. Good movement. Good ball movement. Forced it. Right here, this is the danger zone. Right here, get me this ball. I'm going to take this touch inside, and I'm in the danger zone, baby. I'm right in front of the center backs, right where we want to be. In behind the CDMs, right in front of the center backs. Give me this ball. Give me this ball. I'm wide open. Take a through ball, maybe even an R1X, whatever. She gave me this ball. Instead, we force it. He's being marked. Look for me in the danger zone. And then I would have had purple as an option. And then my other CDM bro boy. Or I could have kept dribbling and maybe found Predator again. But right here, don't force this pass. You see that they're being marked. Look for me in the danger zone. If he's through on goal, if you see that the center back is stepping up and this other one isn't tracking him good enough, then make the pass. But in this situation, this specific situation, you can tell he's not open. Give me this ball. Give me this ball in the danger zone and let me do my work. Let me do some work. I'll do something with it. Good job tracking. Unlucky. Offsides. Right there, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for them in that danger zone. Good interception. Good job. Oh, right here. I'm not even mad that he made this pass because they're closing down his right side. But look, Jay. Another situation where if you're looking up, your teammates threw on goal, first time through ball. The one time a first time pass is wide open, and you probably don't even have to care about accuracy because I have so much space and no one's marking me. As long as you get this to me first time, I'm through. Right here, we just got to be a little bit quicker, and I think we score that. Unlucky. He's going for the sprint heavy touch too, if y'all notice that. His rapid plus initiated. It glowed. It showed. He was going for the first touch, a heavy first touch. If he would have taken a simple one touch, not heavy, not using the sprint button, probably could have even gotten past the defender. That heavy touch is a killer. Lets the defense tackle you, TZ. Right there, I trusted my movement. Baited him down the wing, cut back inside. I trust my movement. I trust the run. Ends up working. Beautiful. Unlucky here. But Unlucky here that we don't get the pass off. But Predator is super smart right here. He's baiting everyone back inside. Really good dribbling like how I do. Baiting them one way, going back the other. Boom, gets past his defender, and everyone else bid on that too. A lot of these times, all these defenders are marking the same pass. They're just in different areas. With that one move, he was able to beat 4 defenders. That's why dribbling in the box, sometimes, like I said, it's not about making the right pass. Sometimes being aggressive with your dribbling, if you know what you're doing, can be more dangerous. Opened up all that space, took the shot, gets lucky with the deflection. And another thing, when you shoot on these goalkeepers, doesn't matter if they're 95, 96, 99 rated, their reactions, they're going to have to go to the ground and get back up before they make another save. Right here, Predator takes another shot because he knows that. Super smartly takes another shot right away and he ends up scoring. We got to be aware of that, and that's why we got to take more shots as well. Is because these goalkeepers have really slow reaction time, even if they're high rated. They can't force a save on the ground. They have to get back up, and right there it costs them. Alright, almost done here. A lot of good stuff you'll see. We end up closing out this game too. I forced that pass. I don't have the build for it. Or I do have the build for it. It was just a bad pass selection. There's a better one. Good job. Dribbling. Good job. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is why we want the ball in the middle. This is a good area to get the ball in because it baits everyone into challenging for this tackle, and then Predator, you're going to see, takes it away. Through one goal, maybe you can find the pass. I don't think we end up scoring, but beautiful job dribbling down the wing and getting it back into the middle. That's how we want to do things. Quick and efficiently. Good dribbling. He tries the shot. He has nobody really open. I don't hate it. Especially him playing striker. Good read from JD. There you go. Clearance. Good pass. Beautiful. Sometimes that's all you need. I told you we were going to end up scoring a goal like this, by the way. This is the one I'm talking about. There you go. Sometimes you just need a little bit of chemistry, a little bit of luck on your side. The defense is off balance. The defender furthest away is holding him onside. And then also this center back tries cutting. Instead of baiting and just doing offside trap, he tries to recover. And he's also holding him onside. So sometimes you just got to get a little bit lucky in these situations. Over the top would have worked as well, even. Regardless. Make the right pass. R1X would have worked even, huh? But it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. He does a through ball and it works. That's what matters. Be aggressive. Look to work with your teammates, and good job, Predator, timing this run. Look at this. And then good job, Jay. Good job coming through on this left side. This is how you close out a game. Deadly counterattacking. We didn't have the numbers, but we did great job holding our runs. Great job with the passing. And now look at this. We're going to end up scoring this, and it's going to be 2-0 in the 80th minute. That's how you put teams away. This team was ranked 4th or 3rd above us. They were way above us in the rankings before this match. And this is how you put away a good team. Deadly, clinical counterattacking. Good finish. Dealer's choice at that point. Alright. Right there. Not bad. Good job being patient. Good job getting the ball into a dangerous area. Going back out wide. That's okay. Now back in the middle. Good job. And then boom. Right there. That's what we wanted back in the middle. Unlucky that we end up not getting this first touch. They end up challenging. But that's why we do it. That's why we put this ball in this dangerous area. And that's why we look to get into this penalty spot. Because even when they make this challenge, you're going to see sometimes things still fall your way. Boom. Waited for that goalkeeper to commit to first post too. And then I shot second. Gotta be patient with your shots as well. The goalkeeper's mad. Great defending. There into the danger zone. Play that, Jay. Look at, he's gonna make another pass backward. I think this is the third time in this analysis that Jay could have forced a pass and maybe found his teammate through on goal. Said he passes it backwards and we lose our opportunity. Gotta just force that pass. Maybe even continue dribbling and then find blue on the other side, but going backwards, it just destroys the momentum. Same as going to the wing when you don't need to. Good defense. Good job recovering. Good job getting that through the midfield. Great job. You see Mystic. Beautiful, brave, aggressive tackle. Even from the center back, it can lead, spring us into an attack. Unlucky here. Gets deflected off the defender. But if it doesn't, I think I could play this back into purple and we might score here. That's why you want to play in that danger zone. You get opportunities. Unlucky there. You won't get lucky every time. Good job. Back into the danger zone. Nice. Right there. Right there. It's not terrible that it ends up being a pass to Jonah. We could still maybe build off of this. But right here, I think after this first touch, or maybe even on the first touch, maybe the first touch should have been left trigger first touch, so you could be ready for that tackle. Left trigger first touch, or maybe first touch pass, back into the middle. He already played you a little bit into the danger zone. Now play me again into the danger zone. Continue this path, continue this rhythm. Get us more into the middle. And I think we would have had a better chance. It doesn't end up being a terrible opportunity. We could have built off of this, but it's just emphasizing that we want to take our chances whenever we have space in the midfield down their throats. Instead, we get this cross, don't need it, have short defenders, short attackers. Forced, too much dribbling. Gets it to me, but there's a lot of defenders now. We should have gotten it a little bit sooner. Still get the pass off. Oh, I didn't even realize we ended up scoring off of this. It took a little bit of time on the wing. It would have been better if it was sooner, but this is just perfect timing. Whenever you're not quick enough, you gotta be perfect with your passing and your timing to be able to score. Because you see all these defenders back, the only way to beat them is with a perfect timed run and pass. And oh, I'm ready to be a camera striker, baby. I am ready. Woo! I got that killer instinct. So does Predator for finding me. Beautiful link up. Love that. Some really good things we did this stream. But, like I said, if we want to beat the tempos, the park the bus, the 5 back teams, gotta be quicker, more aggressive, and more on the middle. Right here, he's making the run already, expecting a first time pass. And he's still going to be offside probably. Maybe not, whatever. But like I said, we got to time our runs for the second time pass. I was ready for the second time pass. That's as quick as I could pass it on my second touch. But he was timing it for the first time. We got to time it for the second. Unless you talk to me beforehand. This is Tempo, by the way. This is the team that I'm talking about. You're going to see they're doing a lot of offsides trap. I'll go more in depth into this footage tomorrow. A lot of offsides trap, a lot of aggressive tackling, a lot of high pressing. And you see right here, they're smart. They're defending this danger zone. They know where we're most dangerous. Right here, you see that they're overcommitting to defending. If you just take a little bit, you don't even have to take a touch. Just hold on to the ball, maybe a touch sideways or backwards or something. I think then you have me through on goal. But I'm just being nitpicky here. Right here, though, you can tell these passes are pretty much intercepted. They're covered for the most part. Look for me instead because I'm making this really good run. If you do, for some reason, end up finding me, I'm through on goal. Or maybe 1v1. If you find these guys, they're still 2v1, 3v2, 4v2. In this situation, I just want us to focus on the better odds of scoring. Maybe, I know it's less likely of getting this pass off, but if we do get it, I think I'm through. You see right here, if you do some sort of touch and then make this pass right here, I'm through on goal. I feel like these guys wouldn't have been able to keep up with me and I could have blasted through. But it's all good. Just being super nitpicky. That's how we're going to have to be if we're going to beat these teams. Tempo, Easy Dub, all these teams that are ranked above us in the standings because they play super defensive, super offsides trap. Right here, we time it to perfection. Good job fighting for it. Right here, if you look, the defender is committing to tackling. I think if you make this pass on the ground, it's an easy goal. Right here, another situation where it's not worth crossing. Don't cross the ball in this situation. Don't cross the ball. Don't force this pass or hope that we get a lucky touch or whatever. Instead, force this pass on the ground. Try to hope that the defender bites on the tackle and that nobody gets a touch on it. Force the pass on the ground before we force this cross. It's always a better option. Something we got to work on. You see, it wasn't even ready for it either. And then right there, you see all the defenders and you see me. I'm not going to be open. Right here, just pass it backwards. Or maybe keep dribbling yourself. Super nitpicky, but we got to be if we want to score on these teams. We didn't really have too many chances against them because they were holding good offsides trap. Right there, you had him. Even after all that time, look, he still threw on goal. But you dribble backwards instead. Right here, play this pass. We didn't have too many chances against this team because they were having a good offsides trap. Right here, they're not holding their line as well. We got to take advantage and play this through ball in. I think he's through. If we do. Yeah, he's through on goal if we do, man. Good pass from Casualties. Then I find him. And then right here, just unlucky. This is why we should have done it sooner. If we would have done it sooner, we were through on goal. Now that we waited, even though we still created the opportunity, look. He gets the ball in his first touch. He wants to take it and shoot. I'm not mad at that. And he has all these defenders surrounding him. Got to be quicker. Got to give our strikers, our cams, those passes, our wingers, whoever. Give them those passes when they're making their runs. If they're not offside. And if you see they're not tightly marked, give them the pass. Because if not, this is what happens. When we do get our chances, then we're going to end up getting marked by 2, 3, 4 defenders. Yeah, they have the numbers. This is how this team plays. They just want numbers on defense, and they just want defenders sitting back. Defenders sitting back trying to get in front of the shot, trying to intercept the pass. They don't care about the wings. They'll give you the wing all day. Right here, unlucky, but this team, as you can see, like I said, a lot of these teams in this division, in this tournament's leagues, over the top through balls, especially from the goalkeeper. Be careful about that. They get lucky with these bounces because this shit hasn't been fixed by EA yet. Right there again. You had him again. And he waited. You took 1, 2. This was your third touch. Even your fourth touch. On your fourth touch, you had the over the top or even a through ball on the ground, Jonah. I think over the top would have been better, but right here, this is the time to force it. This is the time to be aggressive. Or you see me getting into the danger zone too. Make one of those options. Make one of those choices, I mean. Sadie continues to dribble. Takes too much time down the wing. Now the space is lost. Mass Casualties tries again. This is a good idea. It worked last time. Whenever we go from the wing back to the CDM, sometimes the space is open. You see me, I'm onside still. He just gets unlucky. It gets intercepted, but something to keep an eye on. Wing back to the CDMs, then we have those lanes down the middle. But I think he should have made that pass way sooner anyways. Like I said, even if we would have gotten this to work, I think we already wasted too much time and they would have had bodies and numbers back. Good tackling. Good job. Good turn. Right here. Great turn. Beats him. And then look, this is one moment. Predator doesn't make too many mistakes. This is one moment where he makes a mistake. Pay attention to both the wingers. Look how far away Jonah is. Look where his center back is in relation to him. He's going to get anywhere near to the top of the box first. And if not, he's going to be able to defend him. Now look at Jonah. Or no, look at Jay and his center back. The center back is paying no attention to him. He's going to overcommit to making this tackle because no one else is closer. This center back is going to overcommit here. You can cut back through ball, over the top, do something. But look for Jay here. He's through on goal. There's nobody on defense that's even trying to mark him. They're all overcommitting to making this tackle. Over here, this guy is already seeing his two purple-headed teammates committing to this tackle, so he's watching Jonah on this run. Right here, like I said, Predator doesn't make too many mistakes, but this pass should have gone to Jay. Look at that. Right here, even if he takes the same, even right here, if he takes one more touch and then passes it to Jay, even here, look, Jay's onside. And then look again, Jonah's way further back. The defenders are all moving this way, so they're going to be able to close him down. You got to look at the momentum. Everybody's moving towards this left side of the pitch. If you move it towards the right side, or everybody's moving towards the right side of the pitch. If you move it towards this left side, nobody's ready to adjust, and Jay's through on goal, and he's doing a great job this time of staying onside. Great job, Jay, to stay onside here, man. You're just unlucky you don't get the pass. And then Jonah, he does the best he can. Look, before he even takes the shot. I know the shot isn't the best, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is why I wish the pass would have gone to Jay. Because even when Jonah does get the ball, I'm telling you, everyone's sliding over. If we were paying attention to the momentum, the space was in behind on this left side. But it's okay. Super nitpicky, super small details. And that's what it's going to be from here on out. We're going to have to be trying to fix all of our mistakes, trying to not make the same mistakes every week, every game. And we got to start looking for that danger zone right behind the CDMs in front of the center backs, getting the passes to our cams to then find our wingers or our strikers. We got to really try and work on breaking down these type of defenses and creating better chances, because even these chances that we did had, you can tell this chance might have been the best chance to score, and it was the 87th minute. We need to create more opportunities, and we need to be more aggressive with our passing and with attacking the midfield, and not the wing so much. But not a big deal. We're still in the race. The season's only begun. We just got to keep getting better. Appreciate you guys stopping by, though. That'll be the end of this one. Another long one, but a lot of good information. I hope it helps you guys out. Like I said, this is a lot of good footage going over really competitive 11v11 matches versus teams that are winning tournaments and doing good in league. It's not like these teams are mid-table teams. This is the competition we have if we want to win trophies, so we got to tighten up, try to be better, and try to be more creative. We want to beat these guys. They're just playing super defensive, park the bus, turtle defense. We got to learn how to beat them. But Appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you have a good rest of y'all's day. See ya.